Mercedes explains F1 strategy decision that left Hamilton furious in Dutch Grand Prix. Toto Wolff says his Mercedes Formula One team pushed to take risks with its Dutch Grand Prix strategy in order to fight for victory, rather than settle for a safe result. The Mercedes team principal explained his squad's call to leave Lewis Hamilton out on medium tyres in the lead, while Red Bull pitted Max Verstappen for softs under a late safety car in the Zandvoort race. Under the same safety car, Mercedes pitted George Russell for softs, putting him behind Verstappen on track in third place to split its strategy for the sprint to the finish. The call backfired for Hamilton, who dropped from first to fourth as Verstappen charged to victory ahead of Russell and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc. The outcome left Hamilton furious over team radio at the Mercedes strategy call, and immediately after the race, Wolff spoke to his driver to say he would explain the decision not to pit him for softs. Wolff sympathised with Hamilton but confirmed rather than a strategy error, Mercedes wanted to go for a risky strategy to give it a chance to fight for the victory rather than settle for a conservative result. It's highly emotional for the driver. You're that close to be racing for the win, and when you've been eaten up, so it's clear that every emotion comes out, Wolff said. You, as a driver in the cockpit, you're alone and you don't see what's happening. We discussed it at the moment. Are we taking risks for the race win? Yes, we are taking risks. We had a tyre that was 5 laps old. The medium holding position was the right thing to do. At the end, it didn't work out for him, but I'd rather take the risk to win the race with Lewis rather than finish second and third. Lewis was ahead, so you always have a little bit longer with the call for those behind. You can do two things. You can either pit Lewis and lose track position against Verstappen and leave George out screwed, or you can pit both screwed. So it was worth taking the risk. If you do that, you have both on an old tyre. But this would have guaranteed second and third, and we wouldn't have raced for the win with Lewis. Wolff also didn't think pitting both drivers for fresh softs would have worked, as it meant both Hamilton and Russell would have been behind Verstappen at the restart, and on the same tyres unable to attack the Red Bull driver. I think the Red Bull has so much straight-line speed that all on the same tyre out there is no way we're winning, he added. I think we can look at the positives, and this is what I just discussed with Lewis. There's so much more positive to take. Of course, second and fourth is annoying, but we felt we had a good race car here. That's what is most important, and you've got to take risks where we are.